So I'm talking to parents of young kids out there. Teach your children how to cope with mental health starting now at a young age when they're babies. I know, sounds weird. Let's walk and talk about it. My name is Amanda Sidell. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm an Inspired coach with the Inspired Consulting Group, specializing in parenting coaching, particularly supporting parents who have children who are struggling with their mental health. I'm a parent who's supported a child through a mental health crisis. I know your babies are little and they're cute and they're innocent. And you can't even imagine them going through a mental health crisis, nor do you want to, right? That sounds awful. But you also want to equip them as you're raising your beautiful little humans. You want to equip them with every skill possible and every opportunity to mitigate whatever risk comes, right? You teach them to look both ways before crossing the street. You teach them to take care of their bodies, brushing their teeth. And it's important to teach them how to take care of their mental health, because we all have ups and downs. We're all going to have moments of crisis in our life. And how do we cope and deal with that? And so one of the best things that you can do right now is equip them with the language to talk about mental health, because if it's mentionable, it's manageable. And so as your child ages, as your child begins to develop language and understanding, give them words for feelings. Talk to them about where do they feel that in their body. What does their behavior look like? What does their body feel like when they have that emotion? And give them words for the emotion. And then talk about skills that we can have to appropriately manage those emotions and feel those emotions. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel mad. It's okay to feel sad and upset. It's okay to feel happy and excited. Emotions aren't good or bad. They just are. And giving them language to identify and insight to identify, language to identify and name those emotions, and insight into how those emotions impact their brain and their body is really important. It's one of the best things that you can do, because as they age and get older, if they have that language and insight, they're going to be able to manage and cope with a mental health crisis much better than if they don't. I hope this helps. Hang in there. Great job, parents. I know this is hard. Every stage is hard, but when they're little, it is really hard. Have a great day.